Hi all, and welcome to my next video related to Bitcoin mining. This is the sixth video of the series of seven videos I made on Bitcoin mining. So we discuss about the results in Q1 from the Mining Council. We discuss about Bitcoin mining using excess of energy. We discuss Bitcoin mining using stranded energy. Bitcoin mining using like helping to fight climate change. We saw Bitcoin as a pioneer species. And now in the sixth video, we will discuss about real example of Bitcoin mining. This presentation is for educational purpose only, and it is not a financial advice. These are all the articles, are several articles I used in order to show all the cases that will be presented in this video. Let's have a look of Bitcoin mining in the USA. So Bitcoin mining encouraged America's entrepreneurs to do what they've always done, take advantage of opportunity to build profitable business. Yet it's becoming clear the kind of business Bitcoin entrepreneurs are creating novel with our economy. Considering that Bitcoin mining is looking for cheap energy, the installation will not be in Silicon Valley or in New York, but in rural areas. In the green region, you can see where Bitcoin mining are used, and it's not where let's say the rich people are, but mostly in the rural areas. In fact, Bitcoin mining is revitalizing American towns and incentivize the use of formerly wasted energy. There are states like Georgia, Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. Wisconsin lost millions of jobs since the start of the new millennium. Bitcoin is uniquely poised to address this problem. Its industry thrives in exactly the communities domestic manufacturers abandoned long ago. Bitcoin mining industry require also expertise in construction and electrical engineering, as well as finance, sales, and marketing. So there is also need of very qualified job. And a great example of the revitalization that Bitcoin mining can bring comes from the small town of Rockdale, Texas. Rockdale was hit hard when one of the nation's top aluminum smelters, the town's largest employer, shut down. Today, the story couldn't be more different. This former manufacturing town adjusts the abundant energy Bitcoin mining facilities needed. Attracted by this infrastructure, Riot Blockchain, a public traded company, was inspired to build a brand new 300 megawatt mining facility in the town. 200 constructions workers were dedicated to the revival effort, and as of 2021, Riot is producing 500 bitcoins per month, 22 million at this facility. Emboldened by this success, Riot is expanding further. It's building more facility in Rockdale and creating even more local jobs as its business growth. So this is a clear example of Bitcoin mining revitalizing a town, and there will be more and more going towards to the future. Now let's look at examples also. Virunga National Park in the world, Virunga National Park in Congo, new Bitcoin mining facility in Virunga Park in Democratic Republic of Congo, all running of hydropower, all renewable, turning water flow into an increasing valuable asset that can teleport anywhere on Earth in minutes and can be devalued or censored. This is a post from Alex Gladstein, one of the most famous Bitcoiners. And also, this you don't need transportation cost. There was hydropower. Bitcoin miners went there, and now they're mining Bitcoin. So they're channeling this energy and making money with that. Then we have President Bukele begins 100 renewable volcano Bitcoin mining in El Salvador. So they can also be used to volcano to mine Bitcoin. Then we have the government of Laos give the go-ahead for 6 companies to start mining cryptocurrencies in the country as part of pilot program. And the Southeast Asian country, in fact, it banned crypto trading in 2018, and now it completely shift because they have a lot of energy that is stranded or untapped, and Bitcoin mining can help to channel this energy. Another is in Ethiopia. So in Ethiopia, 90% renewable hope, how Bitcoin and green energy can save Ethiopia's economy. In fact, 90% of their power comes from hydro and much of it is stranded energy. Bitcoin miners serve as a revenue source for utilities until infrastructure to distribute energy can catch up. Now we see in Kenya, Kenya large producer, Kenya's larger power provider to offer geothermal energy to Bitcoin miners. So Kenya's largest producer of electricity intends to deliver excess geothermal energy to Bitcoin miners. Geothermal energy in the region is estimated to be above 14,000 megawatt and with 10,000 megawatt located along the Rift Valley circuit. Over 80% of Kengen's power is renewable energy. This is also another opportunity to channel energy in Kenya. And then we have Exxon. ExxonMobil is mining Bitcoin in North Dakota as part of its plan to slash emission. In fact, as ExxonMobil has been working with Denver-based Crusoe Energy System to mine Bitcoin in North Dakota for over a year, according to people with knowledge of the project. We see that the pilot program, which is operating in the Bakken region, launched in late January 2021 and had begun expanded by July. ConocoPhillips is pursuing similar work in the same area. The Bitcoin, let's deep dive in Bitcoin mining. But the problem of Exxon and Conoco are addressing has existed for years. What happens when drillers accidentally hit a natural gas formation? Unlike oil, which can be trucked out to a remote destination, gas delivery requires a pipeline. If a drilling site is close to a pipeline, producer can sell it right away. But if the pipe is full or if the gas is 20 miles away, drillers often burn it off. This is similar to in the video that we made related to Bitcoin mining is helping to fight climate change. That is why you typically see flames rising from oil field. In addition to the environmental hazard, drillers are also burning cash. Enter Bitcoin mining, which only requires an internet connection, can be done from anywhere. And because miners' primary variable cost is energy, they are incentivized to find the cheapest source of energy. This is thanks to the how the blockchain it works and thanks to the difficulty adjustment that will push out from the business all miners who are not profitable, that spend too much money on energy. So the miners are always pushed to find the cheapest energy. And what said the president of Crusoe, Colin Cavaness, said that this is a great way to bring that demand to the wasted energy and solve two problems at once. So you have energy that you cannot use, and you by flaring you harm the environment much more than if you combust. Solve the energy, they say, solve the energy appetite of Bitcoin and solve the strain energy flare gas problem for the energy industry. That's an example of Exxon. Now let's discuss about the oil companies in Middle East. Crusoe, yeah, is developing a Muscat, also Oman, capture to Oman to capture flared gas. The Oman Investment Authority in Middle East has applying funding round that saw Crusoe raise 350 million, and the MENA region accounts for 38% of the world's flared gases. And now we move to Texas. Um, Crypto mining could fix Texas power problems in nanoseconds, said from blockchain executive. Speaking but with the Mornings with Maria on Wednesday, On Fang, CEO of crypto exchange OKCoin, weighted in arguing that there is always a misconception that Bitcoin is bad as it pertains to using energy. She says Bitcoin's use of energy is for the best possible benefit, which is securing a global monetary network, and this is the best possible way of using energy for us, she said. Fang also argued that Bitcoin is also good for developing new green energy for us because of the way the network is designed. It is very elastic. It helps to encourage the surplus of green energy for energy produce. And also the way the network is designed, it is incentivized the use of green energy because there is a reduction on the subsidy every 4 years. Last part will be an article, crypto mines help ERCOT keep renewable energy operational, says interim CEO. Let's see what the interim CEO said about this. He said cryptocurrency is a great opportunity for us as we get more renewable energy, in particular wind, and wind is operating at night. We have an excess of wind, and we need to find an home for it. Otherwise, we just have to turn the wind down, and this is such a great resource. Crypto has found a way, or in case Bitcoin, to take excess wind in off-peak periods. When we get to peak time, the miners turn off the computers. This is related to the how miners can stabilize the grid. When they have excess wind, excess of supply, they use this excess wind instead to turn down depth down to decrease the supply, they use to Bitcoin mining in order to increase the profitability. But when they don't have enough supply, the miners turn off the computers, and it is a win-win situation. So here, that's all for this video. Here there are many examples of a life example, real example of how Bitcoin miners is used. And with this, it's still very not very well understood. The Bitcoin mining industry it will take time, as I said in other videos, and more there will be energy companies who will use Bitcoin mining to stabilize the grid and to channel excess of energy. And one day will be clear that Bitcoin is not consuming too much energy. Bitcoin is adding energy to the world, energy contributing to the flourishing of society. And Bitcoin mining is not bad for the environment because it can also help to fight climate change. Bye, and see you in one of the next videos. Bye bye.